spot. Alright, so it's been a long time. Haven't done one of this. Okay, so been a couple of months since the last time I uploaded something here. So I figured while I set up this bearings, I'm gonna talk about everything that's been happening, in my life. So I managed to show my short film in a festival. That's good. I also been through a lot of stress recently, which is nothing new if you know me, and you know how I'm like struggling with the rent and all that shit. So yeah. But yeah, life's been treating me okay, I think. Recently I was trying to set up a short film to make, but I couldn't get people to be involved in it. I also didn't have the camera and the equipment, sound equipment and all that. But I did have the location, which is kind of like disappointing when you think about what it could be, if I had the people. But yeah. What else? I haven't even been skating that much. I haven't been skating at all, Took a break. Today was feeling nice outside, and I was like, yeah, let me just push around to kind of like clean my mind for all this craziness. I hope you can hear me. As you can see, I don't speak that loud, so yeah, you figured. Okay. What else? I've been working, and since I work in a seasonal job, the season is almost over, which means I'm gonna be unemployed, which sucks. I'm just trying to figure out what to do next. Yep. Which is why I think what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna become a YouTuber. No. So yeah, got the rats. Yep. Rats. I actually won this in didn't want this, but I was at the Ithaca Reggae Freestyle competition. They gave it to me, so thanks, I guess. It's cool. Free bearings. I think the value of this is like 25, 40, 19, I don't know. they're made in China. So yeah. Also, as you can see, I have the dragon wheels. I need to get those new Andy Anderson dragons because they're good for like wheelie slides, or primo, other people call them. Yeah. So I think the reason why I've been a little stressed lately is because I kind of like realized how how pregnant women, when they get the babies, they get that post depression, so I've been acting weird recently too. And for some reason I feel like I'm having like something similar to that, but in my case, instead of like having a baby, I had a short film shown that didn't have that much reaction, and I learned a lot about how things are in the, let's say, filmmaking industry or business or environment. I don't know how you want to call it, but yeah, I learned how people actually work. In fact, the guy that was the protagonist of my short, we got into like a heated argument in social media, I think, because there's the thing where he's trying to get more credit than what he deserved in that short, which is, for him, he thinks that because he was part of it, he listened to me when I was like bringing the ideas and all that, he thinks that he deserves the co-creators credit for the short and the story and everything in general. But all he did was just like you can see I struggle with the English and all that, and what he did was basically, I was like telling him a sentence before the scene, and he was like, I was like telling him, oh, does that make sense? Does that sound right? Does that sound like real, like how a human being will say that? And he was like correcting that sentence and making it sound like more like real. And he thinks that because he did that, in his mind, he is responsible for like how, I guess, everything is like shown and delivered, which is funny because in this particular short, which is the one that I uploaded last time, the last upload I have in this channel, like everything, as you can see in the final product, you can tell it is like a one man's job, and there's also like some mistakes made in the text and all that, where you can, it's like the first text that you see in the screen, it has a mistake, and it's all on purpose. It's left there because of that. I knew how this was gonna turn out, and I knew that this type of situation was gonna happen, where the other guy who is was gonna like want more credit than what he deserved, and hey, at the end of the day, he got the best credit out of them all, because he was in camera. He was like the face of the whole thing, people were talking about his acting, which I feel, I'm not gonna take credit for his acting, but I have to say that because of the direction that I took, I was pointing him the type of like things that he was doing with his body, language and all that were like very robotic, and most of it, I was the one holding the camera and made him look good, and I'm not taking the credit for that, like I say, everyone did a good job on that. Got the other guy Jory, who did excellent first try. Like literally first try. He's not even an actor. He's actually a respiratory nurse or something like that, something in the medical field. So yeah, he did great. Like he was my favorite, like honestly, like my favorite performance in that whole thing. And he also says the name of the short. He's like, he has the epic line that sets the vibe. He also holds the gun. He's like so cool. There's also like the other old guy that has like a brief presence in the story. His name is Keith. He's the one who let me use the equipment. I will be forever thankful with him. Even though, how I started talking about how I wanted to do another short, and yeah, I texted the guy, he never answered, and that's something, that makes me, question a lot, about who to trust and who not to trust, I'm the type of guy who, whenever I say hi to you, if you don't say hi to me, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, it's your choice, right? But sometimes, you just say hey instead of hi, if that makes sense, right? So yeah, the guy completely ghosted me, or maybe I just texted the wrong person. So yeah, like that's why I'm kind of like stressed, because I was planning on making this next short. I was gonna be more like the real first actual like directorial debut for me, where I was gonna have like the complete like creative freedom. But yeah, that one didn't go anywhere. Yeah. Which, by the way, recently I was helping a guy I met on social media too, who is like more experienced in the whole filmmaking community. I was like helping that person on something he's doing, and I was the guy holding the camera for like 2 days, and it was nice. It was a really nice experience where I learned a lot. I don't have any film school knowledge. I'm like technically going the hard way, which is learning everything by myself here in YouTube. So yeah, other than that, yeah, it's been cool. It's been a little stressful, crazy. Yeah, slowly finding my own peace. I've been talking for like 15 minutes now, so yeah, hopefully I get more skating. I'm gonna try to do I haven't skated for like 3 months now, so this is actually like the first time I'm actually like skating since probably like June or something, the end of June to be more specific, or May, I don't know, but yeah, let's see what happens, right? So guess what, in my mind I was like, yeah, let me go street skate for a little bit, land some tricks, and have a nice evening or night or whatever you want to call that but I realized that can't even ollie. So right now I'm just driving to the skate park, and I'm just gonna see if I can relearn everything once again. So yeah, let's see. Oh, and by the way, if you have seen the old videos, this is how the frog looks like. Yep, that's the view. That's the view. Yep, the old last sail. The only thing I like about this is that it is actually empty. Only like 3 or 4 people, if we count me. But it's cool, it's nice. I like LaSalle when it's empty. But yeah, I'm gonna skate finally. This is like something that just happened, you know, out of nowhere. I wasn't planning on skating today. I was just wanting to push around the city, but my legs, they don't feel the same. I think it's the age, and I've been through a lot too. I don't think my mental state is ready for this session. Probably gonna last here for like 5 minutes or 30. But hey, something is better than nothing, right? So yeah. All right, let's see what's up. All right, so a bunch of middle kids show up at the skate park, sitting there, and I'm like, I'm not a fucking clown to entertain you, so I'm leaving now. So as you can see, I'm kind of like sweating a little bit. My hair is kind of like crazy looking now, so I think that's proof enough for you to believe me when I say that I skated, right? So yeah, all jokes aside, this video was just to like show you people, you know, just to like tell you how's it been and how, you know, the things that have happened. Soon I will be having something, maybe a breakdown for that short film that I'm pretty sure no one understands. And like the reason why it's called a proof of concept in the first place. So yeah, wait for that one. I mean, don't wait for that one, because if you wait, you know, you probably won't even like see that video. So yeah, trying to learn how to not make promises, you know, just show actions. But hey, I'm here, so yeah, peace. Yeah, change.
Yeah, there you go.
Action.
Bruh.